Hi Aries. Friday with 5 of Pentacles. Now this could mean some sort of delays, but something which disappointed you. 5 of Pentacles always brings that poor feeling that you don't have enough, you are lacking something. You're supposed to get paid, you will be later on, but you expected it today, and brings you that poor feeling. Now could be that you have that poor feeling because you don't feel well today. It's Friday, you're supposed to go out, but you have to stay at home because you have cold, you've got flu. Maybe something like that for some of you, but still feeling of lacking something, lacking people around. You want to talk to people about something which is happening in your life and there's nobody around. Maybe that is lacking here, but you were acknowledging on this day what you were lacking right now. 2 of Cups energy within you. Look, perhaps I can see it 2 different ways. Okay, being you, this energy within you, so being you, so satisfied self. I mean, I can find it like a common denominator with the Empress, being satisfied with yourself. 2 of Cups is very happy, very balanced energy, loving yourself for how you acted, how you did your job, how you something, whatever that was. Maybe you needed to do something urgently, maybe you needed to do some job, whatever that was, up to you. You've done it perfectly and you've got perfect results out of your effort. You see what I'm saying? When you were happy with what you have done, how you conducted yourself, and the results which you got out of it, then you have this sort of satisfaction, this sort of balance, harmony within yourself. So if you take this as your energy, your personal inner energy, your emotional state on this day, then 5 of Pentacles perhaps just comes up to remind you of everything which you couldn't have till now, because now situation will begin to change for you. It will get better. You feel good about yourself. You are making something new. You are making your bright future, beautiful future for a long time, abundant future. You see what I'm saying? Venus is about money, about great future. So perhaps this energy just stands as a reminder of what you couldn't have till now. Still, perhaps, still not, still in the same situation, but you have a beautiful prospect. You are creating something which will change that situation. Might very well be something like that. But then look, with the 2 of Cups, always 2 people. I mean, we can always touch that subject now. We can talk partnership of some sort, where you were disappointed, hurt, offended, partnership. Remember, we talked about that on Monday. Now this feeling of a balance, your personal or balance with another within this new partnership, is coming today to acknowledge problem which you did have. Perhaps you are not going to have this problem anymore since you were sorting this, I don't know, financial situation, business type of situation, some project sorted out. Now you're not going to have this, problem with your partner anymore, but surely present today. Okay, very fresh, very out there. Even though I like 2 Cups energy within you, balanced, harmonious, you do feel good about this. Even though it's still present, it says it's about to dissipate, to disappear. Okay, it's about to be replaced with different, with better, with something balanced, more trustworthy. Your Friday. Hi Taurus. Friday with the King of Swords. Now King of Swords is perhaps something official. Perhaps on this day you will sign something. You will get document, final document, and you will sign for it. Maybe some lawyers will be involved, maybe some official person in municipality, in your company or so. But you were perhaps dealing with something official. But this is last. This is final. King of Swords normally brings final decision, final signature. Okay, this is final and perhaps is official, and from now on this is the new situation. You felt it here on Thursday, but this is official now. King of Swords Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but I think it's not concrete person. I think it's just something official. If it's person, it's somebody official, okay? Because we have Six of Wands again. Winning energy just continues, just that what I told you. This energy from Thursday continues here. This win, this new path, this success, okay, is finally approved, registered, signed for, you see what I'm saying, formalized somehow, acknowledged, yeah, on this day, and it's now there to stay. This is final decision, it's official now from Friday. Hi Gemini. Nine of Wands. Look, could be that on this day you're still doing things, alright? Because the Nine of Wands is rather tired. Perhaps you've been doing things on Thursday and a lot. As I said, this is day when you are trying from all sides and you are not giving up. Intense, creative energy, but somehow, you know, when you know that you have to do it or you want to do it, but you don't know exactly, but you're not gonna give up. That kind of a bit of a stressful energy, but intense, determined energy will bring results. And I'm sure by Friday you almost done it. You almost there. Nine of Wands is almost finished. Tired already because this was a very intense, hard-working energy on Thursday. Still something left to be done, and you do feel tired, but you will do it. Nine of Wands will not neglect it, will defend its work. With Page of Pentacles, could be that all the time you are learning something, you are practicing something, and you don't know exactly how to. Page of Pentacles is learner. You are learning, little bit left, and you will complete it. You will have it all done. I think it's just extension from Thursday. Only little bit left to be done, and you will be, you know, off to go. Now you know how to do it. Carry on, continue learning, continue doing, and yeah, for today, just complete it, finish it today. Even though, as I said, the Nine of Wands is very tired energy, worn off energy, but you know that you have to complete it, even looking forward to know it, okay, exactly how to, because now you can do it practically, now you can continue, now you can start making money or something. Yeah, Friday completes something which you have started on Thursday. Hi Cancer. The moon energy on Friday, uncertain, suspicious, fearful, maybe a bit sickish even. Paired with the Two of Swords again, no, you don't see way out. You don't know how you're gonna free yourself. Look, I think we are coming back to this Thursday again, to this Eight of Swords, being stuck in the situation, and you have to free yourself. Your future depends on it, okay? Now on Friday, perhaps you are trying to find the way. The moon's energy shows you that road, winding road, somewhere in the dark, and you cannot see the end of the road. You cannot see light at the end of the tunnel. You see what I'm saying? All dark. Here on Friday, you don't see solution. You don't have solution. Look, it's not gonna last long. Moon's energy often is just sleep over, okay? And by tomorrow you will know, you will have clear vision, clear picture, what you're supposed to do. But could last up to a month, okay? Which is, again, not that long, but a not pleasant day, not comfortable day. Definitely nobody feels good when, you know, things like that. You don't know what is going on. You don't know where to go. You don't know how to. You don't know. You don't understand. You don't have a way out. Simply on this day, you don't have a way out. You don't have a way out with Eight of Swords, and still on Friday. Even more intense on this day. Yeah, unpleasant. Hi Leo. Now Friday. With Knight of Wands, look, exactly the same wand, exactly the same idea is happening here. Look, Knight of Wands is energy suitable for you. You love it, you feel like that, perhaps very often. When you rush to do something, when you are impatient. Knight of Wands is not big planner, but Eight of Wands is planning energy, planning everything, how you're gonna execute one after another, everything in order. Perhaps on Thursday you planned that thoroughly, and now you can straight away rush it and do it one shot, in one go. Exciting energy, as I said, fast moving energy. Will go after that goal now, today. No doubts, no hesitations, not much planning anymore, just going after your goals. That's your Knight of Wands. Out of excitement, out of passion, you're going after that, what you like, because you like it, because you love it, because you're passionate about it, and you don't have time to wait. There's no reason to wait. That is your Knight of Wands. As I said, it's good, you can handle this energy. But look at this, Eight of Swords is energy within you. Perhaps this is the way to free yourself. You do have some obligations, maybe obligations towards another person. Maybe you fall in love with a person who didn't want a relationship with you, and you felt stuck in that, I don't know, with those feelings, with ideas which you created about yourself, which you imagined, which failed eventually. You see what I'm saying? Nothing happened with this idea, with this goal which you did have on Monday. Now that you're supposed to get rid of, you have to free your mind. Perhaps you were for too long or too much involved into something which is unreachable, undoable or so. And perhaps for too long you were occupied, your mind was occupied with that, I don't know, that goal, previous goal, and you have to free yourself, being that you have something new which is doable. This is something doable, and you know it yourself. Perhaps it's just for you to free yourself. This is your way, in fact, to free yourself. Knight of Wands is exciting energy, happy, fast moving energy, will definitely free you. Or you have to free yourself. You have to stop thinking about that failure, about this disappointment, about that what you have expected, what you created, what your mind created, about some impossible situation perhaps. You didn't want to accept that is impossible, that you cannot have that relationship, that business or something. Now you have to accept it and free yourself, release it. It's never gonna happen. Forget about this. Go for that. Okay? For that, what Knight of Wands represents, that will free you from these obsessions, maybe obligations, your frame of mind, something which was totally impossible. I think, in fact, this Friday is just a moment when situation which failed, perhaps Monday, Tuesday failed completely, you realize that, disappointed about that, and situation which immediately replaced it. They are meeting each other here, you are feeling it both. What you lost or what you believed in, and you're still stuck with your mind in it, and that what is new, which is beginning, which is prosperous, which you like. You see what I'm saying? I think it's a day where these two situations are meeting for you to release yourself. What you cannot go for that which you can. Yeah, your Friday. Hi Virgo. Now Friday. With Eight of Pentacles. Now look, Eight of Pentacles is diligent energy, doing something perpetually, something which you know how. Often your profession or your house chores or your studies, but this is something which you know how, and you know that you have to do. You're going to work because you have to have money at the end of the month. You have to do these projects, okay, which are part of your profession in order to sustain yourself, to make your business thrive or so. But this is professional, this is job, this is something which you do with purpose, of course. Some results supposed to follow. You supposed to get paid, or you supposed to make something which you will sell, or Could be house cleaning as well. You see what I'm saying? You've got some purpose and you know how to do it. This is routine for you. You bow your head down and one after another, one room after another, house is clean. You've got your job to do and one thing after another, you finish that project or something and you can earn your money. You've got your studies, one lesson after another. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, paid with 7 of Pentacles. It is about some investment, definitely. You've got your knowledge, you've got your profession. Maybe you change something within your profession. Maybe you simply have some money, you know. 9 of Pentacles could represent just money which you are having on your account. Perhaps on this day you are planning how you're gonna invest it, how you're gonna enhance it, how you're gonna use your skill to make it more, make it profitable, make it more useful. Maybe you wanna change something around your career, about your business, about your profession, because the 7 of Pentacles often stands for your sets of skills. Maybe you learned something more, maybe you elevated yourself in that regard. Regarding your profession, regarding your skill, maybe you are learning something else which will be very valuable for your career, for your profession. You see what I'm saying? Because for your profession. But yeah, this surely going to be very, very useful for you, for your profession, for your money making. 7 of Pentacles is useful energy, and I kind of feel it is about your skills, your knowledge, your improvement in that regard, which is very meaningful perhaps for your new position which you are having, for the new job which you are doing. I think improvement is made in that regard, or you are making improvement in that regard. Yeah, but you do have something very useful which is supposed to produce more, supposed to pay more, elevate your reputation, elevate you as a professional or so. Yeah, but this is a very, very useful thing, useful for your money-making career, business, profession. Yeah, here on Friday. Hi, Libra. Now, Friday with Ace of Cups. Now it says security, helping hand. Yeah, I think Ace of Cups in general brings satisfaction. Opportunity is good for you. You will be happy. You will love it. Everything is going to be fine. I think after Queen of Cups, now Ace of Cups, I think it's about the same. It's going to be fine. It's going to be all right. You don't have to stress about things which you cannot change if it's for you to wait. So wait. It will happen. You know, I think it's just like that. You do understand that there's nothing wrong. You cannot speed up the process. You can do nothing, just to wait. So you might as well wait. Opportunity, beautiful opportunity is there. You'll be happy. You'll have it. Just wait. Yeah, just wait. You are very patient. Queen and King of Cups with Ace of Cups. This is emotional stability. Now you do understand that you just have to wait. Nothing for you to do. Just wait. Be patient. You've got something, definitely. It is in your hands. Give yourself some time. Let things develop. Things are in the process of developing, of growing, and it will be, born. It will be alive. It will be in your life very soon. Give it a couple of months. It will be. I think that's what you understand and that's what you are satisfied with. Finally, on Friday. Look, with King of Cups, Ace of Cups, could be that you are having some sort of offer from somebody, or that you were offering your love, your friendship to another. Could very well be friendship, love, relationship, going out, new date, a new possibility for, I don't know, love, something emotional, something happy, something satisfying. You see what I'm saying? Could also be opportunity or offer from somebody, very concrete person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Strongly features here. New love, perhaps. Yeah, but anyhow, this is very satisfying energy, nothing to rush for. You will have it very soon. Be patient. Opportunity is certain. Opportunity is beautiful. Just wait. Be happy. In that sense, your Friday. Hi Scorpio. No, Friday. With 10 of Swords. Now 10 of Swords says ending, death of the situation, death of the relationship. But this was something which was going nowhere. This was dead end. There was nothing for you here with 10 of Swords. Exactly the same like the Tower. Like there was nothing else for you in that relationship, in that, I don't know, employment, job or something, in that career, that place. Maybe you're going to relocate or something. You see what I'm saying? There was nothing there. It was actually losing money, like losing, I don't know, whatever. You felt like you were on the losing end all the time and you had to change it. I mean, it feels not really happy today, being the 10 of Swords is energy out there, but it's last, it's over. Might feel like paining today. It's very fresh, okay, in your mind, but it's over. Very, very soon will begin to dissipate, being that you have this on Thursday. Situation is changing, your future seems bright and shiny. Okay, this is over. Struggle, losses, bad relationship, bad employment, unhappy life, over. Paid with 5 of Swords, yeah, it seems you've got everything you wanted, you won, okay? But there is something which reminds you of these difficulties. 5 of Swords is never really completely happy because you do have memories. You are feeling this, I don't know, failure. And of course you don't feel happy because of that. Yes, you have something new which is beginning, which is, you know, very promising. But you failed with your previous relationship, with your previous employment, with your previous business. Maybe you bankrupted your business. Now something else is starting and it's very promising. But you've got something which brought you losses. You failed here with the 10 of Swords. Nothing. 10 of Swords brought nothing for you, okay? Everything is just loss, it's defeat, and perhaps you are feeling it today. Yes, you are winning, you've got your bright future, promising future, but you've got some loss as well. Maybe some people are not happy with you, maybe relationship is over and another one is not happy, or you were not happy completely. Yeah, one side is good, the business is great, but then you lost your partner or something. Yeah, not completely happy on this day, but will begin to dissipate. Definitely 10 of Swords, as I said, is bad, it's horrible, but it's last, it's over. Hi Sagittarius. Now Friday, with the 4 of Wands. Now, 4 of Wands is a stable energy. It seems to me that you will choose. You might celebrate on this day, being that's Friday. You might call people around to celebrate promotion, to celebrate that you are together with this person. Maybe you people were moving in together. Maybe that's your elevation. You were now bringing your relationship to higher level. I didn't even mention that to you. Yeah, you are celebrating on this day. This is very stable energy. It's kind of calm, collected, very satisfying, very homey. You are loving it. You love this position. Brought you for success. Opens up opportunity for further success, further development of some sort. Yeah, beautiful. 4 of Wands, worth celebrating. And perhaps on this day you might have people at your home, okay, celebrating this career success, perhaps. But paired with the 4 of Swords, energy is within you. You will stay here for a while with this first initial success. You will stay there for a while. 4 of Swords is I don't know, still thinking, not comfortable, not exactly knowing, because you do have choice here. We do have Lovers. You're supposed to choose exactly how to, and I really believe you are still choosing. gate is opening for you. Yes, you can go and continue and work and do more. Choose your directions, choose your ways. You see what I'm saying? And you're still thinking about it. How exactly, where exactly, what would suit your talents, what would be more prosperous, what would be most lucrative. Yeah, you could have some questions to answer, okay, to yourself before you make a decision. You need to make perhaps informed decision, but you are perhaps busy doing it, though nothing wrong. Very stable, very calm, collected, satisfied energy. You will choose, you will have your directions, your new directions. You cannot lose, that's for sure. Losing is not on your cards. Winning, yes. Which way? Choose. Yeah. Hi Capricorn. Now Friday with, guess what? Two of Swords. Still uncomfortable, still fearful, still no decision, still no way. Eight of Swords is blindfolded, Two of Swords is blindfolded. You don't have a visibility, not on Thursday, not on Friday, not yet. Fearing, yeah. Yeah, but I like Knight of Pentacles. Let me tell you, this energy is suitable for you. Perhaps you've got something on your mind. This is diligent energy. You know how to. Okay, still we were talking something diligent, some work, some job, some practical deeds, okay, which supposed to somehow get you out of this problem. Still, this is solution, some work, some maybe new project, still connected to this very same profession, to the very same job. Is just to do it in a different way, or it's completely new project now which perhaps could help you, but you are not revealing it, you are not sure yet. Is it true or not? Can you talk about that or not yet? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is ready to do it, okay, very diligent energy, very responsible energy, but you don't have visibility. You're still fearing of saying it, of, I don't know, moving, whichever way. You cannot move, you're just stuck and you are waiting for something, whatever, anything. Yeah, just like that. No decision yet, no visibility yet, but you do, as I said, have something on your mind which you could do, which you could use. Yeah, on Friday. Hi Aquarius. No, Friday. With the Hangman, certainty is important. Yeah, surely you have to know, you have to understand, maybe something you have to sacrifice on your way. You cannot rush. You have to maybe pay for something. You have to be patient. Give it some time to develop. Maybe something you need to know, you need to learn, you need to wait for somebody else's decision, but you were waiting. You know what you are waiting for. You know that you have to wait. Will perhaps cost you, will perhaps take some effort from you, but you know that you have to wait, you know what you're waiting for, and there is no other way for you. Not comfortable, but necessarily. Yeah, you feel that your hands are tied, surely, with the Hangman and Nine of Swords. Your hands are tied, you are perhaps waiting for somebody else. This isn't something which you can influence, isn't something which you can speed up. You depend on somebody else's decisions, officials or something, but you are waiting. With the Nine of Swords, you're not really happy self. You are perhaps rather pessimistic, very uncomfortable, expecting or of being doubtful. In fact, these are not expectations, but your doubts, seeing things in a very, very pessimistic way. You know, with Nine of Swords, you are always going for the worst results, okay? If you were waiting for some approval, if you were waiting for some license, if you were waiting for some people to do something for you, with the Nine of Swords, you will perhaps think, oh, they're never gonna do that, or those are crooks, those are liars. You will think the worst of outcomes, okay, but you are waiting for some sort of outcome, and you are definitely not optimistic. At contrary, okay, you are doubting everything, you doubt everybody, you doubt even yourself. You don't like this situation, not at all. Doesn't make you comfortable. At contrary, you are desperate. This is your nightmare. You cannot wait any longer. You need a decision, and perhaps decision going to be horrible, going to be negative. In that sense, Nine of Swords. Look, it's a lot of exaggeration. The Hangman is waiting for results, and you were expecting the worst, which doesn't really mean that it's going to be like that it's going to be bad, it's going to be against you. You see what I'm saying? You might as well get everything in your favor. Everything could be perhaps perfect for you, but just because you are waiting and you don't have influence on the situation, you are doubting, you are in your nightmare while waiting. Hi Pisces, now Friday with 8 of Cups. Look, now 8 of Cups is walking away from some sort of situation, from some person, some relationship, some employment, walk away. Because nothing else that you can gain within that previous relationship, previous employment, previous situation. You see what I'm saying? Walking away from some sort of situation which reached, I don't know, dead end. Nothing else there for you. Let me pair it in fact first. With the Judgment, your decision is there and it feels like you must. With the Judgment, you must. This is only way for you. Judgment always brings only solution. There is no alternative here. You did have perhaps alternative here on a Thursday, but no more. One you left behind. Those were 2 situations, okay, available for you here on Thursday. On Friday, decision is made, and it was only decision you could make, or really right decision. Maybe you analyzed, you thought about that, but you've got decision here, and it's irrevocable. This will stay. One of these from Thursday, one of these options is no more option for you. The Judgment is final. On this day, perhaps you are not talking about where you are heading, what is going to be. You are mostly about, you know, what you are leaving behind, what you don't want. Mostly about that on this day, on Friday. What you don't want, what you will release, what you're gonna turn back to. That is decision about, not what you want. Because Magician is here on Thursday. You knew exactly that you have opportunity. Now it was just for you to decide. It was problem for you to decide what to discard, not what to go for. And you are making decision here on Friday. You are discarding one of the options, and another one, of course, stays. Yeah, your Friday.